my friends, and welcome back to Coffee Tea Paper. Now I've got some exciting news. I am a creative brand ambassador for Ferris Wheel Press. So they've been very kind and sent me a couple of inks to try out. And the first ink is this one, which is a special edition Lunar New Year Purple Jade Rabbit ink. It's a Curious Collaborations ink, and it's to celebrate, of course, the upcoming year of the rabbit. Now, I was particularly excited about this because I am a rabbit baby, so I was born in the year of the rabbit. So for one of my first inks to try for Ferris Wheel Press in this role, I thought it was really fun. How gorgeous is this packaging? I mean, I love their packaging. Every box has different artwork. This one has all these cute little bunnies in a celestial garden, doing some gardening and looking at the moon. And of course, there are these silver foil accents on it as well, which, yeah, it's a bit of desk bling, hey? And of course their signature bottles, which always have their own artwork on it as well. So this one, this particular ink has silver shimmer, so we can see it pooling down here in the bottom of the bottle. But there is the rabbit there looking up at the moon. So yeah, just lovely. So yeah, so I thought we'd do some ink swatching of this one in my ink swatching journal, which you'll if you're a regular here, you'll be familiar with. And I'm using here my hand-carved stamp that was inspired by Petra. And yeah, so I'm stamping that in my Traveler's Notebook insert, which is the lightweight paper. So it's always interesting to see that the inks, if they bleed through or they don't bleed through, or how they behave, because if they're going to behave nicely on this paper, then they should behave nicely everywhere else. Yeah, I love that lid. It's always great. You can really get a grip on it. It's like a nut with a nut and bolt, which means that you can be confident that you're getting it closed nice and tight, which is always a concern. So yeah, I got a couple of these pipette type things. I thought it might be easier and a bit neater to swatch in my journal than using cotton buds. Plus, of course, I can reuse them. I can rinse them out and reuse them, so probably a little bit more friendly as well. You may notice here I have a new tool or a new toy, and it's a Kakamori dip pen, and I got this for Christmas, so that was really, really special and a lovely surprise. So you'll have to forgive my writing here. I'm obviously a dip pen a newbie, and I'm getting used to using this stainless steel nib, which you can adjust the thickness of the line of the ink depending on the angle that you're using. So here I'm trying to, because I've made quite a puddle of ink on my page there, so I'm using the dip pen to dip into that puddle to do the writing. So a bit of information that Ferris Wheel Press sent me is that this is a curious collaboration done in partnership with Fête Chinoise, which is a Chinese-Canadian platform whose goal is to empower individuals to deepen the connection between identity and Chinese culture, which is yeah, really, really nice collaboration, I think. And I'm loving the colour of this. It reminds me of our jacaranda trees that we have here in Brisbane that always flower around about October. And of course, with the silver shimmer in it, it just gives it that beautiful, beautiful something special. So just cleaning off my pen here, but it's also quite interesting to see the colour variation coming out in the ink on the paper towel here, and you can see that there's sort of a light blue and the purple that have obviously been blended together to get this lovely shade. Yes, so I had my little friend there at the beginning. That's my son's rabbit, and his name is Cloud because, well, he's not quite white now, but he used to be white. And yeah, now I'm thinking when I finish up the ink in my Iris Twisby here, which doesn't have too much in it, I'm going to ink it up with this purple Jade rabbit ink. I think it's a really nice match for that particular pen. So I'm just admiring the artwork and the box again, because they're always so unique and so individual. So we'll just wait a little bit. I'll just get this ink to dry and we'll come back and have another look at it when it's dry on the page. So here we go. We can see here just how lovely that silver shimmer is. And yeah, so it's quite a delicate ink, but used with a broad nib, I think it will come out really, really beautifully. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll have some more ink reviews for you soon. Bye!